Yo, what is up, everyone? It's Rudy. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day today. Onyx and I just finished reacting to the what's it called, the Nintendo partner showcase that just happened. That is currently uploading right now, so things might get weird, guys. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Things might get odd. There might be some frames that drop. There's frames dropping right now. It's weird because I'm currently uploading a video as well as streaming at the same time, which is not the best thing to go ahead and do stuff with, but c'est la vie. It is what it is. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. I am curious to see what the heck is going to happen with AMD. I am curious to see what they're going to bring to the table. I'm curious to see whether or not what they bring to the table is going to be like legit in regards to performance. Now, I know that like the price to performance ratio has always been like on point when it comes to AMD, but you know, the way that things are, you never know. You never know how things are going to go ahead and go. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, no, I'm legitimately excited, guys. I want to go ahead, like, for those of you that are on Discord, for those of you that have pretty much seen everything that we do and talk to us on the regular. What's up, Oliver? All that stuff. What's up, Hamza? Everything that I have done in regards to building my PC and setting everything up in the past has always been Team Red. I've always been 100% AMD. And this generation, I'm considering NVIDIA simply because of the fact that when it comes to not necessarily the price to performance and everything like that, but the encoding. That as a streamer, like, encoding is very important. And if I can get something that's loaded from my GPU and then just essentially, you know, runs without any issues whenever I'm streaming PC games, then I'll take it. I'll take it and I'll run with it, you know? So I've definitely been considering more Team Green simply because of that. No other reasons. So let's see what happens. Like I said, I'm genuinely excited to see how this is going to go ahead and go. I have no idea what to expect. Why not upload later to avoid stream problems? Oh, because I started the upload already. I started the upload way before streaming, but I think it finally like evened out. So everything is going smoothly now, at least on my end. But it seems like it's gonna be fine. So I'm not super like worried about it. Let me make sure that this is ready to go. How much time we got left? We got like a minute. I'm so excited to see how this is going to go. To give them ideas, I'm ready for the reaction. The reaction is uploaded. Like, I just checked. It's uploaded. It's processing, Rain. Just finished uploading like a second ago. Now we got to wait for this premiere. And like, I hate premieres on YouTube because I don't know if you guys know this, but like whenever like a premiere starts, like there's like this little intro that happens at the beginning that is loud as hell. I'm going to go ahead and actually, let me transition real quick and we'll get this bad boy going. And that way, everything is hunky-dory. This is gonna be loud for like a quick second, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna mute that. That little like jingle that happens right there is actually kind of horrendous in the grand scheme of things. But no, guys, I'm genuinely excited to see what is gonna happen. Oh, Rain! Oh my god! Oh man, dude, the hype level for that was kind of like insane. I did not expect that at all. Did not expect that at all. So and you'll see in the reaction. Yeah, it's funny because like the partner showcase like dropped and like people started like saying, "Oh, this is shown," blah blah blah, and I'm just like, "Nah, bro, nah, that can't be true. That cannot be true." But we saw it. Onyx and I saw it. We reacted to it. It should almost be done uploading. Let me just double check just to be sure. If it hasn't, is it digital only? I believe so, Rain. I could be wrong. Yeah, the partner showcase is still. Let me turn that off. Partner showcase is still processing and whatnot. So it's gonna be a while, man. What's up, Handy? JD. What's good, dude? What's good? Are you JD? Are you looking at getting a new AMD graphics card, or are you Team Green? Because like for me, genuinely excited to see how this is going to go ahead and go. I'm excited to see numbers. Obviously, like third-party reviews is the way to go. It's always the way to go when it comes to these new cards and everything like that. New GPUs, CPUs, whatever it may be. Never to like, okay, let's turn this back on. See what she's going to say. Yo, yo, yo. Onyx Francis Chini. What's good, dude? The video is uploading right now, by the way. It's got like, I just checked, it's 93% done uploading. So it's like, everything's just like all over the place, man. Look at that pretty rendering. I feel you, JD. I feel you. I feel you. The Godfall's gonna be on. Dude, that looks so pretty. The Rift Breaker. Graphics! Oh, we're talking graphics processing unit, so... Nah, man. AK's the future, bro. Bro. HHD. Ultimate HD. You read that right, HHD? Yeah? High definition. Hella high? Oh, okay, hella high definition. What's up, Airtime? Let's see what's gonna be here, guys. Genuinely excited. Genuinely excited to see what's gonna happen. I don't know. Lisa Sue.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today for this second half of our next-gen PC platform launch. I loved seeing all of your excitement when we introduced the Ryzen 5000 series a few weeks ago. It was actually the most watched launch video in AMD history.
Dude.
And I must say, we're very proud of what Zen 3 brings to gamers. But today is all about Big Navi. I'm really excited to show you the new RDNA 2 architecture and our full stack of Radeon RX 6000 series products.
Show me.
As you know, we brought the first generation of RDNA architecture to market in 2019 with the Radeon RX 5700 XT. And with the combined launch of the 5700 XT and the Ryzen 3000 series, AMD became the first company to introduce a high-performance CPU and GPU together.
Same thing, Justin.
And we delivered a winning combination of computing and gaming performance, including CPU and GPU of the year in 2019 from PC Gamer. Now, 2020 is really the year of the gamer. I know many of you can't wait to get your hands on the next-gen consoles. Whether it's the Microsoft Xbox Series X and Series S or the Sony PlayStation 5, we are so proud that AMD is enabling these incredible gaming experiences.
Yes.
Which is why we like to say that AMD is where gaming begins. Now, earlier this month, I showed you our new AMD Ryzen 5000 series, the world's best gaming processor.
Which is
our next-gen
fucking insane.
Ryzen processor combines absolute performance leadership in single-threaded performance, gaming, and creative workloads with leadership performance per watt. And for millions of you, it's a drop-in upgrade to your existing AM4 motherboard. Now, as successful as we've been with Ryzen, many of you have asked us to compete at the highest end of gaming GPUs as well. And today, we're ready to show you exactly what we've been working on. I'm so excited to show you the Radeon RX 6000 series. It's absolutely the most powerful gaming GPU we've ever built. I think you'll be pretty pleased with what you see. I often talk about the fact that we're on a journey, and we are on a journey. Just like with our Zen CPU architecture, we're on a multi-year journey in GPUs with our RDNA architecture. We designed RDNA specifically for gaming. And our first-gen RDNA products delivered 50% better performance per watt over our GCN architecture. We wanted to take another big step with RDNA 2 and deliver another 50% generational improvement in perf per watt. And with RDNA 2, we also set the very ambitious goal to deliver leadership gaming performance. And now I'm very happy to show you for the first time Big Navi. This is the chip at the heart of our high-end Radeon RX 6000 series. 26.8 billion transistors built with leading-edge 7-nanometer process technology. Big Navi is our first product powered by RDNA 2.
I want numbers, guys.
We have made incredible progress on the architectural front. And now let me turn it over to AMD fellow Laura Smith to give you more details on the architecture.
Thank you, Lisa. Our graphics architecture roadmap has a clear goal: gaming leadership across the ecosystem. The GCN was a great architecture, but we knew we needed to rethink graphics and build the best engine for the future. We wanted to build a set of technologies that game developers could use across all platforms. The first major step was RDNA, introduced last year. RDNA was a new architecture and used a 7-nanometer process node, which helped us with the large initial gains. We committed to you that our engineers had plans in the works for RDNA 2, and we would be back quickly with another significant improvement. By combining our expertise in CPU design, deep gaming history, and broad ecosystem partnerships, RDNA 2 is built to be the gaming architecture for all gamers across console, PC, and beyond. We had some very ambitious goals with RDNA 2.
Okay.
Significantly higher performance, 50% improvement in performance per watt, and new hardware features. Individually, each of these goals is challenging. When combined, they become extremely difficult because as you push performance, a natural side effect is more power. New features also mean more computation, further challenging both speed and power metrics. For RDNA 2, we made significant gains in all these areas. The compute unit is the core of the architecture. We advanced all aspects of the compute unit design, leveraging techniques first developed in CPUs.
We'll see, Nico.
We deployed pervasive
Might be Attack of the
fine-grained
Bots.
clock gating, reimagined the pipeline to aggressively maximize performance while minimizing data movement. In combination, these elements made the compute units 30% more energy efficient, allowing them to be pushed faster. Gaming at 4K requires more data to be brought into the chip. The amount of data more than doubles as we move from 1440p to 4K. The more efficient the memory subsystem is, the higher fidelity the images are, and the more you can push the frame rates. We took a new approach to solving this technical challenge for gaming and deployed a graphics-optimized, high-density, high-speed cache based on the Zen L3 cache. We call this the Infinity Cache. The Infinity Cache minimizes DRAM bottlenecks, latencies, and power consumption. Our specialized Infinity Cache, combined with a 256-bit G6 interface, delivers more than twice the effective bandwidth of a traditional 384-bit G6 solution and at lower power consumption. High frequency is important for gaming performance. RDNA 2 is built with custom libraries and high-speed design flows, maximizing frequency in 7-nanometer. With RDNA 2, our silicon design and architectural improvements, we are able to deliver 30% faster frequencies in the same 7-nanometer process node. Pulling all this together, the RDNA 2 architecture
I don't know if that's going to be good,
our
guys.
aggressive performance per watt goal,
The
achieving 54%.
For RDNA 2 is 54%.
With RDNA 2, we also focused on bringing new hardware features into the architecture. We partner closely with Microsoft on DirectX 12 Ultimate features, including DirectX ray tracing, variable rate shading, mesh shaders, and sampler feedback. RDNA 2 will also support Microsoft Direct Storage API. We're excited about this new API that will enhance the gaming experience by significantly reducing game asset load times from large SSDs. We compared the performance of RDNA 2 to our prior generation. And when we put it all together, on average, RDNA 2 delivers double the performance. And with great power efficiency. We are so proud of what we've accomplished with RDNA 2, and we are not stopping. The team is executing to plan. RDNA 2 is here, and the RDNA 3 team is well into execution.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's actually kind of good.
To show RDNA 2 in our new RX 6000 series products.
I mean, you might, JD, you might. They're stepping away from the blower design for their reference cards, which is fine. Like that's actually something that I applaud them for.
Hello to all of the gamers tuning in, and welcome to our Radeon RX 6000 series product reveal. As a hardcore League of Legends and Borderlands 3 player and playing these games on our RX 6000 series over the past few weeks, I'm so excited and proud to be here with you today. Allow me to introduce you to our brand new AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT graphics
72
card.
compute units.
The 6800 XT is purposefully designed to play all of your favorite AAA games at 4K and below resolutions.
Pretty
and
much, Justin.
at the highest quality settings available. It comes with 72 compute units and runs with a game clock of over 2 gigahertz. This card features a 2.25 gigahertz boost clock that pushes some of the highest frequencies we've ever achieved. All thanks to the incredible work done by our engineering team on the RDNA 2 architecture. The 6800 XT will also feature 128 megabytes of infinity cache that is power efficient while driving the bandwidth needed for high resolution gaming. Paired with 16 gigabytes of blazing fast GDDR6 memory, you'll be ready for the most demanding high resolution games that you want to play. And we've delivered all of this incredible performance with a total board power of just 300 watts. As you can see, the 6800 XT not only delivers on 4K 60 frames per second, but in most cases, it overperforms. We've been maxing out all the settings in games like Battlefield 5, Borderlands 3, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and the performance has just been awesome to experience.
Cost is going to be extremely
interesting. At how the 6800 XT competes head-to-head against the latest offering from the competition. Here, we compared their best API scores to our best API scores. The best versus the best.
What's up, Marina?
And as you can see, the 6800 XT trades blows and has some significant wins across a variety of titles. And it does all of this at less power consumption than the competition. For the 1440p gamers out there, we have some great results for you too. Over the last several years, more and more gamers have adopted 1440p monitors as their display of choice. Here are the same games we showed you before, running the same best versus best API scenario at 1440p resolution.
Everybody, please take this with a grain of salt.
So many games.
Please take this with a grain of salt. This is best case scenario.
This is just an incredible amount of
grain of salt.
All in all, the 6800 XT is a fantastic choice for enthusiast gamers. We even have more performance we are delivering with 2 very cool
Hopefully
features.
like good drivers, man.
The first is a one-click overclocking button we've built into our Radeon software package that we call Rage Mode. Now, Rage Mode automatically takes advantage of the overclocking headroom built into your GPU to give you every bit of performance it has to offer. And the second is made possible because of the fact that only AMD can deliver both high-performance processors and high-performance GPUs. We call this new feature AMD Smart Access Memory. AMD Smart Access Memory unlocks the greater amount of high-speed memory from the AMD Radeon RX 6000 series graphics cards to the AMD Ryzen 5000 series processors. And it delivers additional levels of performance in games. Simply pair these components with our 500 series chipset motherboards, enable the setting in the BIOS, and the performance uplift becomes automatic. When you combine AMD Smart Access Memory with the one-click overclocking of Rage Mode, you'll get a boost in performance in many of the games you love. We're seeing
that is actually kind of ridiculous.
13% performance increase. And that's before game developers begin to optimize for this new capability.
I cannot wait to hear third-party reviews on that.
We know a lot of you absolutely love frames per second performance just like us. However, we can also improve the game experience by reducing latency. The differences of milliseconds of latency in a competitive game can be the difference between a major win and a major loss.
Yes.
Last year, we pushed the industry to recognize there was a better way to provide competitive gamers with less latency from mouse click to the screen, giving competitive gamers who own the RX 5000 series a serious leg up on their competition. Today, we are pushing the boundaries again and further reducing latency in competitive games for even better results. Combining the latest implementation of Radeon anti-lag with the FreeSync monitor can reduce lag in your DX9 and in your DX11 games. In Fortnite, for example, gamers can realize up to 8 milliseconds of latency reduction by simply enabling this feature in Radeon software. More recently, we introduced Radeon Boost, a unique feature that's a step beyond anti-lag. For select games, Radeon Boost offers dynamic resolution in response to your mouse or controller inputs, leading to higher frame rates and, as a result, quicker responses to your input. Both Radeon Anti-Lag and Radeon Boost can be enabled via the Radeon software that comes with your graphics cards, and neither of them require a proprietary API or a game integration to provide latency-reducing benefits. As you can
That's
see,
awesome.
the combination of these
So it's
technologies
not up to
can
the
contribute
developers
up
to
to
actually take advantage of this.
37% latency reduction in highly competitive games like Fortnite running at 4K.
That's actually kind of cool.
Performance is king, but let's talk for a minute about how we are improving the visual experience as well. With full hardware support for DX12 Ultimate, the Radeon RX 6000 series is ready to enable ray tracing and variable rate shading in upcoming titles. We've also expanded our library of Fidelity FX features to work hand in hand with ray tracing, compute, and shader effects to enable the higher level of visual fidelity while ensuring high frame rates. For
Oh,
DX12
hey, thanks,
Ultimate,
JD. Appreciate
we've
you,
added
man.
an optimized
Thank you.
denoiser for ray tracing effects
Domo arigato.
and a variable rate shading algorithm that can adapt image quality based upon luminance and motion. We've also added a suite of compute-based effects to be used alongside ray tracing, like optimized screen space reflections and an optimized ambient occlusion. We're always looking to help developers with new initiatives and are already working on a super resolution feature to give gamers an option for
Super
more
resolution.
performance when using ray
I'm guessing
tracing.
that's going to be similar to DLSS.
As of today, our AMD Fidelity FX supported games list has grown to 35 titles using a variety of our features. So let's take a look at some of these new features in an upcoming game with never before seen footage from Counterplay Studios and their fantastic game, Godfall. Godfall is a brand new third-person perspective, next-generation looter slasher that challenges gamers to
I guess
engage
that's
in
cool that they got
high-impact
something unique
melee
for them.
combat as they hunt for loot, equip legendary armor,
I don't know if they
and
paid
defeat
extra for that,
vicious enemies.
but
Leveraging the
it's cool
latest
nonetheless.
DirectX 12 Ultimate API, Godfall features DirectX ray tracing, variable
That's
rate
dope, JD.
shading, and supports Fidelity FX casts to deliver incredible levels of stunning fidelity. I personally can't wait to play this game, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, let's hear from a few more of our game developer partners about the work they've done with us on RDNA 2 and what you can expect in their games coming soon.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same, Nico. Far Cry. I know Onyx is excited for Far Cry.
And some of the new technologies we've been collaborating with AMD on to make our game the most immersive and
Rain is
beautiful
excited
Far
for
Cry
Pikmin 3,
ever.
it looks like.
We've been working together to take full advantage of the new Radeon RX 6000 series and RDNA 2 architecture for best possible experience. We've been very impressed by AMD's latest tech and joined forces to bring Fidelity FX casts, DXR ray tracing, and variable rate shading to Far Cry 6.
Dirt 5. I'm guessing these are all like, they give them the architecture and they're like, here you go, have
control
fun.
texture, which analyzes the luminance and gives us
Dirt
control
5?
at 8x8 tile level as to what shader rate we're going to be using. This enables us to render much more quickly, but keep the same quality level.
Oh man, that got pixelated bad. Oh my god.
We're excited to team up with great partners like AMD to bring some new features to World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is built on a custom engine using the DirectX 12
Nothing like WoW.
Ultimate
You can't
API.
talk about PC
Another great
gaming without
feature
talking
on the
about
RX
WoW.
6000
So
is DXR ray tracing.
I approve.
Here you can see ray tracing evident and how the shadows are interacting with your character. What you're seeing involves incredibly complex computations on the RX 6000. This is a level of realism that hasn't been possible until recently.
Okay, all right. I was like, where is it? Oh, okay, there it is.
The RDNA 2 architecture and the Radeon 6000 series allowed us to
Pavel
introduce
Lecky.
some of the latest DirectX 12 Ultimate technologies into our engine. Real-time ray-traced shadows allow us to introduce additional shadow casting lights into the scene that provide much more immersion
That looked
and
really
detail into the world.
Oh, man.
Over the next few weeks, developers of
Whatever
these
GPU I go
incredible
with, I'm
games
excited
will
to
show never
experience
before
ray
seen
tracing
gameplay
firsthand.
with gorgeous graphics that use a combination
Hopefully,
of ray tracing
performance doesn't
and
take that
fidelity
much of a
effects
hit.
running on the Radeon RX 6000 series graphics cards. Be sure to check out AMD.com starting tomorrow to see more. I'm happy to announce that the Radeon RX 6800 XT will be available on November 18th, starting at $649. But we are not done yet. Today, we are also announcing the Radeon RX 6800 with 60 compute units, a 1.815 gigahertz game clock with a boost clock of over 2.1 gigahertz. It will feature the same 128 megabytes of Infinity Cache and be available with 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory with a board power of just 250 watts. The Radeon RX 6800 is a fantastic entry into 4K gaming, delivering more performance than the 2080 Ti, which was launched at $999.
So this is
the
essentially...
6800 delivers over 60 frames per second in all of these games, giving you the confidence you need to step into the 4K gaming experience. That same great performance extends
that's 6800 plus smart access. This is all plus smart access. So you need a 5000 GPU or CPU in order to run
about
this.
18% more performance than the 2080 Ti on average. The Radeon RX 6800 will be available to gamers starting at a price of $579 on November 18th. Now, let's bring back Lisa to wrap things up.
I mean, yeah, like you have Techtober, which Marina in Tech, you have Techtober, which is the announcement of all the tech, and a lot of stuff comes out at
the AMD Radeon
in
6800 XT and 6800 deliver simply incredible 4K and 1440p gaming experiences. This is the power of RDNA 2. And once we add the smart access memory technology, gamers can even get higher frames per second when pairing Radeon 6000 GPUs with Ryzen 5000 series. Now, I saw online that some of you were wondering which big Navi product we previewed during our Ryzen 5000 launch earlier this month. For the record, that was the 6800 XT. But you know, we always save the best for last, and I always get the most fun jobs. So today, that means I have one more GPU
Nico,
to show
that's
you.
AMD's
We didn't
MO.
stop with the Radeon RX 6800 XT. We knew that the RDNA 2 architecture could give gamers even more. I'm so excited to share with you for the very first time the AMD Radeon RX 6900 XT. Now, isn't this just absolutely gorgeous?
It is absolutely gorgeous, Lisa. Sell it to me.
For all the performance that it delivers.
Sell it to me.
It's actually the same size as our 6800 XT card. Our top-of-the-stack Radeon GPU is built for the ultimate in 4K gaming performance. The 6900 XT combines 80 compute units with a 2.25 gigahertz boost clock to deliver even more performance at the highest settings. With 16 gigabytes of graphics memory, the 6900 XT is ready for the most demanding next-gen games. And with the power efficiency of RDNA 2, we've been able to deliver all of this with a total board power of 300 watts. Now, Laura showed you that we achieved a 54% generational improvement in perf per watt with the 6800 XT. With the 6900 XT, we improved things even more, hitting 65% more performance per watt over first-gen RDNA. I'm so proud of our engineers who worked incredibly hard to optimize every aspect of RDNA 2.
My wife's like, please don't show me the bank account.
Now, let's see how all of this translates to gaming performance. Running at 4K with the highest settings, the 6900 XT looks absolutely fantastic. It's extremely competitive across the board.
There you go, 6900 XT plus Rage Mode plus Smart Access Memory.
Just take a look at the performance we see against
So you have to go all in on Team Red in order to get those numbers.
Call of Duty and Gears of War 5. All of this is at lower
I'm interested
power
to see
with a
how it would be
smaller card
without
form factor. Now, let's talk about price and availability. The AMD Radeon RX 6900 XT will be available on December 8th, starting at $999. You asked for AMD to bring the highest graphics performance to the gaming market, and we're doing just that. I hope you now feel that with the Ryzen 5000 series and the Radeon 6000 series, AMD is your best choice for your next generation PC gaming platform. Whether you want a game with ultimate performance in AAA titles at 4K resolution, or you're an esports fan who needs incredibly high frame rates and responsiveness, across the board for every gamer at every price, AMD has the CPU and GPU combination for you. So I hope you're as excited as we are. We can't wait to get these products in your hands. So look for the Ryzen 5000 series starting November 5th, the Radeon RX 6800 series starting November 18th, and the Radeon RX 6900 XT starting December 8th. To wrap up here, this has been quite a journey for us. And I'm incredibly proud of our CPU and GPU teams who have worked years for this moment. AMD is delivering the best to the industry. We want to thank all of you for your passion and enthusiasm and for always pushing us to be the best.
Legitimately, like, je ne sais quoi, my friend. Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. This music, though. So, not gonna lie to you guys, I am definitely a little bit. I don't know. I'm not, personally, I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it, because like, it's just like the price to performance. That's literally what it comes down to. Now, here's the thing, from my perspective, as somebody that is streaming, and Onyx probably can relate as well. I need something that can compete with NVENC, and they did not give me that today. They did not. I am as well, Nico. I'm definitely sketch. Like, I'm suspicious of the entire thing because of the fact that, like, I want third-party numbers, and then at the same time, like, you have to, the way that they presented it is like, you have to buy all AMD stuff. It's going to be next-gen features and shiza, and then with that, it's going to go ahead and well, again, caught the stream at that. Oh, what's up, Psycho Gaming? But like, it's like all that stuff. It's going to be essentially, you have to buy everything. Everything has to be like next gen Ryzen. Everything. Isn't the 3090 1500? I thought it was 1200. 1500, yes, you are correct. So it is 1500, and that's the thing. Like, Glitch Traps, what's up? It's like I don't necessarily know what AMD's doing with the 6900 XT. Are they like just kind of like putting it? They know that it can't compete with the 3090, so they're like, let's put it at like $1,000, $500 less. I don't know. That'll be are going to red CPU now. Yeah, I mean, like I have my 3900X. I'm happy with it, but does that mean that I need to go ahead and upgrade to a 5000 series CPU in order to go ahead and get the best out of an AMD GPU? Like, no. Honestly, like I think I'm gonna stick with like my hunt for a 3080. my sad hunt for a 3080. Did she say when they'll go on sale? I think it was 11/18. Yeah, and December for the 6900 XT. Yep. I don't know, man. Like, are any of you guys like immediately like, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the AMD GPUs? Because I like, based off of what I just saw, like, yes, if I was not streaming, I would go ahead and probably go for the probably 5800 XT or 5900. Is it? Yeah, 5800 XT. But I'm legit tempted to go for the 6800. Excuse me, 6900 XT. Yeah. I mean, Deather, you can go ahead and do whatever you want. You'd probably stick with a 3070 personally. And Onyx, guys, Onyx is an NVIDIA fan. Yeah, Nico, I'm in the same point. Like, I don't care for 4K gaming either. Like, this is a freaking 1080 monitor. I might get a 1440 eventually at one point, but I'm grabbing a Zen 3, so I might as well. Okay, yeah, Deather, like, honestly, like, if you have everything that's situated for that, then go for it. Right now, I'm running on Zen 2. Yeah, that's Zen 2. Or Zen 2 Plus. No, it's Zen 2. It's Zen 2, because there was Zen Plus, and then Zen 2. So I'm on Zen 2, and I'm okay. I'm 100% happy with it, so I don't know. I'm still staying NVIDIA for DLSS. Well, that's the thing, Justin. Like, they talked about essentially achieving higher resolution. So I'm assuming that they were talking about doing something that is similar to DLSS in order to, working with developers to get something like that. By AMD always, because NVIDIA's anti-competitive and anti-consumer practices. Well, yeah, I mean, that you're not wrong, Psycho Gaming. That's actually very true. NVIDIA is very anti-consumer, anti-competitive in regards to everything. But you know, it is what it is. It's kind of like how Intel was like a few years ago, man. Like, Intel was smug. Oof. Intel was ridiculously smug. And then like at the end of it, when AMD finally like caught up, they were like, oh, shiza, like we need to go ahead and like cut all of these profits and like bring our pricing down, because they had like a ton of like profit padding that was going on, and they were just they were the king of the hill. So they were like, we're just gonna go ahead and, you know, make as much money as we want to. So I don't know, guys. But for those that you know, like came in late, sorry. I don't know how the whole YouTube notification thing is like happening and whatnot, but I'm gonna probably head off. I gotta do some stuff for work. The whole let me see. This whole thing is still processing. Our reaction to the Nintendo Direct Mini still processing and whatnot. So, but yeah, no, I'm definitely excited to see like how all of this is going to go ahead and play out and whatnot. And yeah, so probably go for AMD for the price. Well, that's the thing. Like AMD, when it comes to pricing, is like, and Intel was cocky as heck, man. And that's Nico, right there. That's exactly my like entire like reasoning behind everything is like, yeah, sure, I can go ahead and buy everything, but what happens if I have like a 10900K and I'm like, I want to go ahead and just, you know, chill. Let the Shiza flow. Guten Tag, Lucas. Guten Tag. But no, I'm like, what if I have an Intel CPU? Am I screwed? Am I not going to be able to get like an AMD processor that can actually like run games at like a competitive rate in comparison to NVIDIA cards, or should I just go NVIDIA? So I want to see 6600 and 6500. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for like you amazing lot, for the people that have supported the channel and everything like that, I probably wouldn't even be talking about getting a 3080. But Shayne and the rest of you guys have, you know, done a good job. What the fuck am I saying? You guys have like gone above and beyond to like support us. So I appreciate you guys. Yes, Tech Jesus. Yes, I will gladly wait for Tech Jesus. For those of you that don't know, Gamers Nexus is Tech Jesus. Long hair, very, very technical in like breaking down things, and like legitimate channel. Like I am a fan. I've been subscribed to him for like, I think when he was like around 100,000 subs. I don't know where he's at now. I think he's on his way to like 1 million if he hasn't surpassed it already. But phenomenal coverage of like all sorts of stuff. Very, very good at doing technical breakdowns and what. Yes, I agree, Justin. I agree. The whole like Zen 2, Zen 3 thing, and then like the 3900. Do you guys remember the 3900 XT and all that? Benchmark Nexus? Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. But no, I'm legitimately excited to see how everything will go ahead and go. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. If I do get my hands on a 3080, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, pull the trigger and say, you know, screw it with a 3080. I'm not gonna wait. He passed 1.2. Sweet, dude. Congrats to him, man, because that's good. That's good. He's like, the content that he has is just freaking amazing, man. Like really, really good content. Tech Jesus is at 1.15. Legit. He's like really, really technical when it comes to all that stuff. So I appreciate his stuff. Yeah, man. That's kind of insane. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna head off because I have to go back to work, and I have to, you know, my day job. It is what it is. But I do have to do some work and whatnot. And guys, for those of you that, you know, came to hang out, watch this with me, appreciate you guys. If you haven't joined Discord, it should be somewhere there. I don't know if I have the bot set up for this or not. Let me see. I don't think I do. No, I don't. So it's just the gaming resume / Discord. That's the link. You guys are more than welcome to go ahead and join and just talk shit with us. And Patreon and YouTube memberships and all that. Like, honestly, guys, like, Onyx and I were talking about it. We're ridiculously humbled with, like, how much you guys have been, like, supporting us. Like, looking back at everything, like, I'm just like, when Sean started this Shiza, like, I never thought that it would be, like, a legit, you know, thing that we did on a constant basis. So, appreciate you guys. Like, big time. Mean it. You know. So anyways, I will see you guys later tonight. We will be on Twitch. I am probably going to keep on playing Outlast so I can finish that and add it to the rest of the games that I finished in October. And you know, keep it going from there. So anyways, guys, I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good one. Deuces.